Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this Coachella inspired makeup look. I'm actually headed off to Coachella in just a few hours and it's actually 2:15 in the morning. But I was packing my makeup, I was getting everything ready. I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to take and I figured, you know what? Why not film a quick look? So if you guys are going this weekend or next weekend, you guys can recreate this look. Or if you just want to know how to do this, I thought it'd be a fun look to do. Yeah, but with that said, I hope you guys are ready to watch the tutorial because I'm ready to wash this off and go to bed. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, share it, subscribe, and give me some love. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Alright, so I already have one eye done on this side, partially done. So I'm going to start on this side now, and I'm going to go in first using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. I'm just going to add this all over the eyelid and extend it pretty far out because I'm going to pull out the shadow pretty far. And now I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors large shading brush. And instead of going back and forth, I'm just going to pat this in and just spread this all over the eyelid. I'm now going to take in the shade Paper Tiger from ColourPop and the Makeup Shack 115 brush. It's a very large blending brush. And I'm just going to sweep this all over my eyelid. I'll literally start on the corner of my eye, going in and then out. And just making sure you have enough all over. It's okay if you go pretty high up so that when you apply the orange shade, it just blends in more seamlessly. And it gets a really nice transition. So I'm now going to go in with the Violet VOSS Ride or Die palette. And I'm going to start off with the color RYLEY and Ashley. And I'm going to pretty much blend it in through the yellow but build up that intensity. So I'm following the same steps, but I'm going in a lighter, more back and forth motion because I picked up so much color. I want it to be very soft and build it up first rather than going in ham and it being harder to blend out. So again, grabbing more of that color RYLEY, which is that bright orange. You can grab that big brush again and then just kind of blend everything together. So I'm going in now with the smaller blending brush and I'm going to take that right in the crease with the same color RYLEY, and I'm just going to deepen up the crease and really just intensify this area, give it a little more definition. And I'm bringing this now all the way towards the inner part of the eye and back. And then now bringing some in towards the inner part of the eye as well. I'm just kind of leaving the middle section open, but not too much. I just want to pull in as much color as I can. And now taking that big brush in again and blending everything together. This eye makeup look is really all about the blending, so make sure you just take your time on it and really build up the look instead of rushing and trying to do everything at once. So I'm now grabbing again the first brush with that Paper Tiger color and I'm lightly dusting that over the shadows, but now I'm extending it out and really just trying to make it look like a very blown out eye. So I'm now grabbing a little bit more of my primer potion in the shade Eden from Urban Decay, and I'm going to add that right on the lid again. It's kind of just my trick I love doing when I really want a color to stand out, and because I'm doing a little bit of a spotlight on the eye, this is the perfect product to really grab that color and pull it out. So I'm just going to use again another Makeup Shack brush. I'm going to pat it in. Doesn't have to be so perfect, just make sure you have enough product on there. And now I'm going to go in with this color called Jessica. I'm just going to show you guys really quickly. It's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful yellow golden shade. So I'm just going to add that onto the lid and I'm applying it with the same brush. I'm just going to pack it on. So pat it all over the lid, work side to side. So I picked up a little bit of the color Ashley and RYLEY. RYLEY's orange, Ashley is the more burnt orange. And I'm going to add that on the side. So I'm going to add it first towards the front and then lightly pull it in. And it's totally okay if it goes over the metallic shade because you kind of want that ombre effect. I'm now going to go in with this DIOR Show Art Pen and I'm going to line just my lash line. No wing today. But I do need some color right here. Otherwise I feel like it just looks, I'm just gonna be missing something if I don't add a little bit of liner. And this I just wanted to add dimension to my eye, but also it just really kind of pulls everything together when I add the mascara and lashes. So for today's mascara, I'm going to be using the Tarte MANEATER mascara. I used this on a recent trip to Mexico and I love the way it made my eyelashes look. My eyelashes look. I love the brush on this. It just really combs through each and every single lash. I love that I can build it up too if I want to add more and more, but I just want a nice even coat all over. So for my lash today, I'm going in with these Lily lashes in the style Cans, and these are oh so natural on me. I think this lash is perfect for like festivals or any kind of like outdoor activity event kind of thing you're going to, because they're not heavy, they're not screaming lashes. They kind of look like you have a bunch of individuals on, or lash extensions. So I love how natural it looks. So I'm going to be adding a little more lash to my lashes. I'm just going to go in with my individuals. These are the Elegant Lashes F7 Flare Lash. I've done a tutorial on these. These are my favorite. They just look so amazing and they're wispy, and I really love that I can build it up over the lash I have. So I'm going to grab one little lash first, and I'm just going to kind of vertically set that in one of the areas. And when I do this, I like to kind of just do a few right there. I don't want to do it all over, only because I just want this area right here to pop just the very front. So I'm just going to now add another one exactly where I placed the first one, and then now another one just again right on top. And I kind of like to not put them directly where the lash line is. I kind of go in the middle because I want them to look a little longer. So as you can see, I added a lot more fullness to the center of my eyelashes. They're a little more noticeable, especially for my eye shape. I feel like I need a lot more. So I love the way this looks. So now that we finished that, I'm going to go in with the same brush I blended everything out with and a little bit of the color RYLEY. What I like to do is just kind of clean it up, blend everything, make sure everything is blended nicely, fix things, whatever I got to do before I move on to the lower part of my eye. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this clay pot liner from Tarte. This is called Blue Moon. And I'm going to take this in with the Sigma Line Perfecting brush. So I'm just going to add this now onto my waterline, and I'm just going to start in the center, do a little taps, and then build. So now that I've completed most of my eye, I want to finish the bottom part, but I need to do my face first. You guys know that I do that. I usually like to do my foundation, everything first before I move underneath. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Hangover. This is a very nourishing and replenishing primer. It has coconut in it as well, and it's perfect if you are hungover. It's just going to make your skin feel amazing. So we're just going to add this all over my face, get my skin ready. I recommend taking this to Coachella. Probably use it Saturday, Sunday, because you guys know the hangover is going to be real and you're going to need it. So thank me later. So next I'm going to go in with a pretty full coverage, waterproof, long-lasting foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is for normal to oily skin, and you guys know I'm not oily and I'm not normal, I'm dry. Anyone who is oily has said nothing but great things about this foundation, and I know a lot of us are going to be in the sun, a lot of us have oily skin, so I wanted to use it so you guys can really see how it works on me. So I'm just going to add this on with a kabuki brush. This is a Tarte kabuki brush, and we're just going to go in circular motion. This is actually one of my favorite drugstore foundations because of the coverage. The way it makes your skin look, it doesn't feel or look heavy either. And I also love that they have a range of colors, which is really hard to find sometimes. So this one has a variety of like warmer undertones and more olive yellow undertones. So I love that I can always find a shade in this foundation. And I'm using the shade 238 as well, in case you're wondering. Alright, so now that's done, I'm going to go ahead and highlight and contour. I'm going to be going in with my favorite concealer, Tarte Shape Tape Light Medium. Love this one so much. It's like my absolute favorite. So I'm just going to give myself hella concealer and kind of like that. I'm going to go a little extra on it today, as usual. Taking this in pretty up as well. Just really want to make sure I even out my under eyes. Especially since we've been traveling and we've been so busy lately, my under eyes are a lot darker than usual. I'm going to add them to my forehead as well. Just really want to brighten up those areas. And now I'm going to take in this Sigma Beauty Blender and buff everything out, patting it for ultimate coverage. And I really encourage you guys to pat it and really just press, because the minute you start to go in like wiping motion and just kind of not taking your time is when you're going to not get the coverage you want. So it's best to just kind of pat. And I'm now going to take in the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Deep, and I'm going to deepen up that contour. Got those cheeks nice and chiseled. On the forehead. I'll just do a little bit on the jawline. Might as well since we're already here. The original brush I love to use is Wet because I just washed it. So I'm going to use today this dual fiber brush from Elaine Badro, and I'm just going to go in circular motions. Same way I did with the other brush. Just go in circular motion and just really buff it out. And then now I'm going to start on my cheek part and then just lightly work my way back and then forward. So now for the under eyes, we are going to do exactly what we did on top, but we are going to reverse that and put that underneath. So starting off first with the color Paper Tiger, that yellow one. So I'm going to pick up a little bit on that brush first, and I'm going to pretty much just lay the brush wherever it pretty much lays when I brush right there, and I'm just going to go and work with that. From there, it should pretty much connect to the color up here, and then that way you can lightly work it down together and really help pull that color out. When it comes to that under eye part, do not be afraid to take it low, because I could take mine all the way to my nose if I wanted to. It's really just about the transition and the build up. If I were to do a straight line across that's black or that's orange, it wouldn't give the same effect. Just make sure you really blend out of that transition so that it saves your butt when you add the darker and brighter colors. Now I'm gonna go with Sigma's E20 Short Shader Brush, and this is like a flat defining brush. It's kind of like a buffing brush and a flat defining brush together, so I'm just gonna pack that on to the lash line as close as I can. And now picking up that one Luxie brush again and blending everything together. I'm gonna go back in with that color RYLEY one more time and adding it as close as I can to the lash line. And I'm now just going to simply intensify the inner part of my eye with the same color. Alright, I lied. I totally am going to add a little mini wing. Couldn't do it. I needed a wing right there. I'm going to add a little bit of this Tarte MANEATER mascara to my lash line, and then a little bit on my upper lashes as well. Alright, so now that my eyes are complete, we're going to do a little bit of baking, a little bit of bronzing, and then finishing off the lip. So starting off with my Give Me Sun from MAC bronzer. Gonna add this onto my cheekbones and kind of all over my face. Starting off with this large blending brush from Morphe. I'm just gonna start on the outer part of my cheeks and lightly work my way forward. And I'm still going to be doing some baking because I do want my makeup to kind of last all day. So I'm going to go in with the Derma Blend Translucent Powder and my Sigma Beauty Blender. So I love this this translucent powder. So I'm just going to go and highlight underneath and then a little on the forehead. So while I bake, I'm going to be doing my nose contouring off camera. I have a video on that, so if you want to watch that, you can check the video down below. So I'm now going to set everything with MAC Fix Plus. I highly recommend doing this so that your skin looks like skin, everything lasts longer, and that you look a little dewy as well. Bathe in Fix Plus. Oh, fudge. Oh. I'm going to be doing a little bit of highlighting with the Laura Geller Peach Glow. I have been loving this highlight so much lately. I usually use Gilded Honey, which is one of my favorites, but this one, something about it just looks a little different. So what I like to do for this is apply it onto a brush. Any brush works, honestly, with highlights, I feel like. Just make sure they're compacted, they're small, and they can fit in those little areas. Then I get a little bit of Fix Plus, and then I'm going to lightly press. So I'm just going to start, see? Barely takes anything. Add some tip of my nails as well. So for my lips, I'm going to be going in with a matte nude shade, but I'm going to be adding some of that Blue Moon eyeliner down the middle of it. I think that'd be kind of cute and different because I know for a fact I would not be wearing blue lips at Coachella. I just personally wouldn't, so I really want to do something that was a little more realistic. So going in first with MAC WHIRL Lip Pencil to define my lips. So we're just going to add that all over. And a little bit on the lip. Next, I'm going to go in with ColourPop Naughty Liquid Matte. And this is like a very, it's like almost like a skin flesh kind of color. Add this to the center. And now I'm going to go in with the Tarte Blue Moon eyeliner. This color is probably going to be one of my favorites for a while because I love a pop of blue. And any kind of makeup look, it just looks so gorgeous. And then now with the back of like an angle brush, you can find anything that's kind of small. I'm going to pick up some more of this Blue Moon and I'm just going to add a few dots to the side of my eyes. Using the back of a brush really gives you a nice guide, so your circles come out nice and even, maybe not perfect, but even. All right, this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I actually really love this makeup. I feel like I'm gonna recreate this over the weekend. I might do white eyeliner or something a little different, but I am totally loving this look. If you guys do love it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know below. Also, if you guys do recreate this look, I would love to see it. So be sure to send me a tag on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Twitter, pretty much on anywhere so I can see it, and I would love to reshare and repost it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and I will see you guys in the next video.